Welcome back ladies to my channel. It's Claire from Love to Style. I'm a personal stylist and I'm really here to help you transform your style this year. I want to do it within 21 days if possible, and we can make it, girls. I want you to really open your wardrobe and feel enthusiastic about what you have in there and create outfits you love and feel great about. So today I want to share with you my 5 main tips on how to look slimmer every day. Who want that? So the first main tip is obviously to use the lines which are vertical. I know I'm always getting confused, so I'm just always making the moves, right? So vertical, guess what? I'm short, so vertical always elongate me, these kind of details as well. So this is why I chose this dress. I don't know if you can see in that lighting, but yeah, elongating and obviously vertical lines are going to make you slimmer. It also has something at the back that I can adjust, so it's not too tight on my waist, but it's just work very well because I can make it fluid enough to have a defined waist, but not too defined for my rectangle body shape, if you remember. Right, so next tip is, like I just mentioned, I can adjust this, and this is important because you don't want to wear something baggy. Right, if you wear something that is really tent-like or very spread around all of your body and you want to look slimmer, it's gonna have the opposite effect. You're gonna look actually bigger because you're creating more volume, right? So you need to think of things like a belt. Can you wear a belt? Can your body shape, fit well with a waist? Mine don't really fit well with the waist, but those kind of effects at the back are perfect. And if you can do that with the model of dress you want to buy or the tunic you want to buy, then it's ideal. The third tip is the opposite of baggy, obviously, and you probably know that one because you probably notice on people. If you wear too tight, then it shows everything. In theory, it's what it's like, isn't it? If you wear something super mega tight and you want to hide a certain part of your body, it's gonna have the opposite effect. Yeah, you think, okay, I'm reducing the volume, so clearly it should work. And if I'm wearing a dark color trousers and it's all fitted and squished and everything, it's gonna have not a nice style effect on you. So just think about those things, what fits your body shape and what makes it looking classy and comfortable and stylish. You don't want to look like a baggy, or you don't want to look like a tight Michelin, it's a caricature. Nobody wants to look like a Michelin, but if you are all tight with things, it's gonna really have the opposite effect. The fourth things, obviously, I'll show you something in a minute. That's why I was thinking, do I show you that or not? The fourth thing is to bring attention to your face, as always. Make sure you're groomed, you've got your nails done, you've got your hair nicely done, and you've got a little bit of makeup if you want. Something that makes people to look at you rather than just staring at everything you're wearing and you feel self-conscious maybe. So in the first few weeks, when you're changing your style or when you've discovered your colors or you want to be making a real effort with your style personality, and we will do that later on, then it's always good to concentrate on one bit at a time. You don't want to feel overwhelmed, so just make sure you look proper. And even when you go outside, to go to the gym or to go to the shop, you never know who you're going to meet, and you don't want to meet your boss, or you don't want to meet a colleague or somebody or even somebody that works for you, or a client if you've got a coaching business, or if you are a female entrepreneur and you're like, oh my god, I could just drown because I look awful that day, and that's the image they've got of me now on my natural Saturday look. No, you don't want that. So just make sure you look naturally nice, and that's it really. It's simple. And it makes you feel good, when your nails are done and when you have a bit of lipstick. You don't need the full makeup on every day, but something, like Lady Diana always used to say, every woman should just wear at least mascara. And it's true, I agree with her. But anyway, the fifth tip that I have for you is, nowadays, more and more companies, thanks God for that, are actually using clever design. When I say clever design, they use pattern. So a clever design in the shops can really change an outfit for you and a look. Okay, so for example, this one, it's ever so slimming. If you think of it, if you see what I'm saying, what your eyes see is this, not the full width of my tummy, which is really slimming when you think of it. Now you can choose this kind of style for dresses. I've done blogs before on bikinis and swimwear which have those kind of effects and panels. Now you don't have to have just the stripe lines, it can be patterns, you know, with panels, or it can also simply be two different colors, right? So just think of it, and it will really make a big difference in your tummy area if it's what is your main concern, to look slimmer in that area. And we, you know, as women, as we're growing older, or if we have children, we are more conscious of this little extra skin we have and so on. And yeah, those tops are really good idea, or patterns or dresses. You can find them in so many styles now, which is great. So I really hope this video has helped you looking slimmer and think of the next purchase you're gonna make. How can I make myself looking slimmer? If that's one of your area of improvement. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.